Hello viewer, in this session I am going to solve the for exercise 5.1 of the CBSE textbook. Now let us see the first problem. First question, first bit. So the first question is, there is a taxi. The taxi meter shows first kilometer it charges 15 rupees. And after the first kilometer, for every another kilometer, that is after covering 1 kilometer, for every another kilometer, it charges 8 rupees. So from second kilometer onwards, it charges 8 rupees per kilometer. So we have to check whether the fare of the taxi or the taxi fare, whether it is in AP or not. Let us first find out the taxi fare. So for the first kilometer, the taxi fare is 15 rupees. Then for the second kilometer, the taxi fare increases by 8 rupees. So taxi fare for the second kilometer will become 15 plus 8. So then for third kilometer it becomes 15 plus 2 into 8, and for the fourth kilometer it becomes 15 plus 3 into 8, and so on. So this is nothing but 15, 15 plus 8 is 23, 2 into 8 is 16, 16 plus 15 is 31, 39, and so on. So this is the required taxi fare. Now we have to check whether this taxi fare is in arithmetic progression or not. So the first element, I will take T1 is equal to 15. So T2 is equal to 23. T3 is equal to 31 and T4 is equal to 39. So to check whether the given fare is in arithmetic progression or not, what we have to do is, you have to take one term and subtract its previous term from the given term. For example, I will take T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1 is equal to 23 minus 15 is equal to 8. Now take T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2, T2 is equal to 31 minus 23 is equal to 8. Now take T4 minus T3. T4 minus T3. This is equal to 39 minus 31 is equal to 8. So if you observe here, when I am taking the difference between two consecutive fares, I am getting the difference as 8 in each case. That means the common difference is the same. The common difference here it is 8. Therefore, we can say that the given taxi fare is in arithmetic progression. So this taxi fare which is given, it is in arithmetic progression. Now let us see the first question, second bit. There is a cylinder. The volume of the cylinder is V. So by using a vacuum pump, 1/4 of the volume of the cylinder is removed. So initially the volume is V. After 1/4 of the volume is removed. If you remove 1/4 from V, you will be left with 3/4 of V. 3/4 V of the volume will be left. So now we got 3/4 V. So from this 3/4 V, another 1/4 of the 3/4 V is removed. So after removing 1/4 of the volume from 3/4 V, we will get 3/4 into 3/4 V. This is equal to 9/16 V. So we got 9/16 V. Again from this 9/16 V, another 1/4 is removed. So we will get another 3/4 into 9/16 V. This is equal to 27/16 V, and so on. Now I will write the volumes of the cylinder. First it is V, then it is 3/4 V. Then after the removal of 1/4 of the volume, it becomes 9/16 V. Then it will become 27/64 V. So this is not 16, this is 64. 27/64 V, and it goes on like this. So these are the volumes of the cylinder. Now we have to check whether whether the volume of the cylinder is in arithmetic progression or not. Now this is T1, this is T2, this is T3, this is T4. Now let us take T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1 is equal to 3 by 4 V minus V. This is equal to minus V by 4. Minus V by 4. Now let us take T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2 is equal to 9 by 16V minus 3 by 4V. This is equal to 9 by 16V minus, if you multiply with 4, 12 by 16V. So this is nothing but equal to minus 3 by 16V. So now let us take T4 minus T3. T4 minus T3. That is this minus this is equal to 27 by 64V minus 9 by 16V. So this is equal to 27 by 64V minus, multiply numerator and denominator with 4. You will get 9 4s are 36 by 64V. This is equal to 9 by 64V. V. So if you observe, the common difference in the first case is V by 4. For the second case, it is minus 3 by 60. In the third case, it is 9 by 64. So it is not the same. The common difference, the difference between any two terms of the sequence are not the same. Therefore, we can say that this given whatever sequence it is not in arithmetic progression. Not in arithmetic progression. So the volume of the cylinder is not in arithmetic progression. Now let us take the third bit. There is a well. Soil has been digged from the well. For digging first 1 meter of the well, they charge 150 rupees. So 150 rupees was charged for the first meter. For digging first meter of the well, they charge 150 rupees. After digging 1 meter, for every another 1 meter, they charge 50 rupees more. So now the amount charged for digging the well, it becomes 150, 200, 250, 300 and so on. Now we have to check whether this money amount which is given, whether it is in arithmetic progression or not. So here this is T1, this is T2, this is T3 and this is T4. Now let us take the difference. Let us find the common difference. So T2 minus T1 is equal to 200 minus 150 is equal to 50. So let us take T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2 is equal to 250 minus 200 is equal to 50. Now let us take T4 minus T3. T4 minus T3 is equal to 300 minus 250. This is equal to 50. If you observe here, the common difference, that is difference between the second term and first term, third term and difference between third term and second term, difference between fourth term and third term, all are equal to 50. So the common difference is the same. So we can say that this sequence is in arithmetic progression. So this is in arithmetic progression. Now let us see the fourth bit of the first problem. So a principal of 10,000 rupees is deposited in a bank account for 8% compound interest. So we have to find out whether the amount, whether it is in arithmetic progression or not. So now let us take for the first year the amount is 10, after calculating. So for the first year the amount is 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole power 1. This is equal to 10,800. So for at the end of first year the 10,000 rupees will become 10,800. In the same way, in the second year the amount 10,000 will become 11,664. So at the end of second year the amount will become 11,664. Now for the third year 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole power 3. 12,597.12. Now we have to check whether the amount which we have obtained for the first 3 years, whether that amount is in arithmetic progression or not. Now let us take the difference. So for the first year the amount is 10,800, for the second year it is 11,664, for the third year it is 12,597.12. Now let us take the difference between second year and first year. So 11,664 minus 10,800 is equal to 864. Now let us take the difference in amount for the third and second year. T3 minus T2 is equal to 12,597.12 minus 11,664. That is equal to 933.12. If you observe these two amounts, if you observe this amount and this amount, these are nothing but the common difference. So the common difference in both the cases, they are not equal. So when the common difference is not equal, you cannot say that the given amounts are in arithmetic progression. So in this case, whatever the amount which you have calculated for the first 3 years, it is not in arithmetic progression.